Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And today's starter, Eduardo Rodriguez. What should we keep an eye on here? Ready to go? Here's George Springer to start it off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And we check out the guy in the 7th spot, Dalton Varsho. Two now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Santana. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. 2 down, nobody on. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Can't get the glove to this one. It falls in. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Batting 5th, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. 1-1 now. Hard liner. And it's into the gap. Kirk around third. He will score and they take the lead. Now 2 runs score and they lead by 2.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Nice line drive to the pull side, fed it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And that is that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. We go to the bottom of the first. And the starter for Toronto, Shane Bieber. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Obviously, there's a lot of pressure in this ball game, but important just to try to diffuse that. Take your deep breaths, step off the mound, do whatever you need to do to get yourself in a position. I wouldn't try to get all the strikeouts early. Get the defense involved in this ball game. See if they can get you through a few innings, and then find that groove.
4-seam fastball, high inside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 gone. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Outside. Slider, middle inside.
Out towards right center field. Springer on the move. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Knuckle curve, low inside.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Circle change, low outside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 3. New inning getting started, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Inside, almost got him. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides, and with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Leo Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. The 1-1. Oh, great stop. Glove flip to second. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Lourdes.
That one misses. 3-1.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, no outs. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Knuckle curve. Low outside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball.
Here's a 1-2.
Low outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Slider. Low outside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Slider.
First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Fielder, Alex Thomas.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Circle change.
James McCann in now. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Smith rounds third, headed for the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe. And a 2-1 ball game down.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a miss.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
Swing, and he popped it up. And that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate. And a look at the numbers. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-1. Soft contact in the air. He hauls it in. 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
2 down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Knuckle curve.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Ketel Marte. And that one hammered. Varsho moving back for it. And into the pool. It's out of here. And we're level. It's 2-2.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground to the left, and that goes foul. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Left fielder Lourdes.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Low inside.
Stays alive.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Slider.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Slider.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
2 on, 2 outs. Got him swinging for the K. Inning over, and it could have been worse. D-backs get one on the solo jack. And we're deadlocked now. Back here at Chase Field, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Addison Barger. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Center field. Thomas on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. That's ripped into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Okamoto headed for the plate. He'll score. The Blue Jays take the lead.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now Miles Straw. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Leo Jimenez. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Sliced hard but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Here is James McCann. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Circle change.
Here's a 1-2.
Inside.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
4-seam fastball.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And the inning is over. Back here in the desert. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where...
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Gilbert Diaz.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infield.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. And Vladdy Jr. hits one out. 3rd home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board.
Man, he looks like his dad out there hitting home runs. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
There's a swing and a drive, and that's going to bang against the wall. So a man at first. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one almost hit him. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Man at first, one away. Base hit, center field. And now two aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Makes the grab on the run. And there are two outs. And now it's Dalton Varsho. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. The Jays get a pair on this homer. Now a 6-2. Back here at Chase Field, here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, these Diamondbacks finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
The Diamondbacks with a chance to get back into it. Last half of inning number 5. Now Pavin Smith. In the air, left field, base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes Marte around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's a 2-run single, and they cut the lead to 2. Carroll at second. Smith on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
The 1-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1 out. Runners at first and second. This one in the air, right field. Base hit into the outfield. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through and they're back within a run. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play though. That would strand him and end the inning.
Fouled off. He was late. And the 2-2. Line drive. That's a base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. That ties it up at 6. First and second. Here comes the manager out of the new pitcher now for the Jays, number 62.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little.
Jimenez, 1 at second, over to first, safe. And There's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying, and it's off the wall. Runner around third. The relay, and he's out easily. That ends the inning, but they do pick up a run on the play. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So up next, Miles Straw.
Left fielder, Miles Straw.
Jet swing went around, and that's strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Around second now, going for 3.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but
this one in the air center field. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. In to score from third. And they've tied it again. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Out to short, Perdomo. On to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Toronto leads this one. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo.
No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Middle inside.
That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and the Diamondbacks take the lead. It's 8-7.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you
in the air to left center. Base hit and a run in to score. The relay throw. Safe at the plate. It's 9-7. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground, 2 ball. Flips it. There's one.
That's an out.
To Guerrero, and they turn
out.
2.
oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And time is called. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Tommy Nance. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Slurve. Middle inside.
Swings through that one.
Slider. Middle outside.
Got him. And that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 7th inning coming up. It's the welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Taylor Clark.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
In the air, right field. 1 away. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
And a 1-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And foul as it banks off the fence. Line drive to short and caught.
Now batting third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that is that. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 7th, Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Throws to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Slayer.
The 2-1. Next offering misses down and away.
Slayer. Middle outside.
Draws the walk there.
Take your bait.
Runner on at first with one gone. James McCann, the next to hit. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Sinker.
Carlos
Low outside.
Santana.
Next offering is fouled back.
Slurve. Middle
2-2
inside.
now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. Where the the 8th, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down.
Up next,
The
for
Jays
Blue Jays,
down by a
center
pair,
fielder,
and we're in the top of the
Dalton
8th. This one in the air, center field. Thomas settles underneath it, brings it in, and a couple of quick outs. Torey Lovello is out of the so out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson.
81.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Braden Fisher gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And a man aboard.
Up next,
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Slayer. Low outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And it is out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 11-7. These fans are really excited right now.
Part of the order coming through now. And one home run already in this inning. They're definitely
Runner on the move. Pitch misses in. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Base hit into center field. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
here's the ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And makes the grab. Runner tags from 3rd. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from 3rd. So now it's Nolan Arenado. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. Smith, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Now time is called. Jimmy Garcia will take over here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's the catcher, James McCann. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High outside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning ends. Back here at Chase Field. And now for the Jays, Leo Jimenez. And that one fouled off. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And a good start to the inning. And there's a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting.
One out man at first. And now it's going to be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a ground ball. A sliding stop. There's one. Back to first. Double play. And that's the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game.
Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started. And getting the start for Arizona, Merrill Kelly. What do you have on him, Singy?
Obviously, there's a lot of pressure in this ball game, but important just to try to diffuse that. Take your deep breaths, step off the mound, do whatever you need to do to get yourself in a position. I wouldn't try to get all the strikeouts early. Get the defense involved in this ball game, see if they can get you through a few innings, and then find that groove.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he swings over the top there. Here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one. Popped up left side. Perdomo settles under it. And there's one away.
Batting third baseman.
So up next, Addison Barger. Man at first, one away. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. This one in the air, center field. Thomas moving under this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the... Back here in the desert. And on the hill in this one, Jose Barrios. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Obviously, there's a lot of pressure in this ball game, but important just to try to diffuse that. Take your deep breaths, step off the mound, do whatever you need to do to get yourself in a position. I wouldn't try to get all the strikeouts early. Get the defense involved in this ball game. See if they can get you through a few innings, and then find that groove.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1-2 now. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Two down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. Back here at Chase Field, and now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Kazuma Okamoto. On the ground right side, Marte. Slings to first in time.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Swing and a ground ball. Perdomo. Throw to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Andres Jimenez. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Thomas running hard to get it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in the desert, here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith. Smith came up with 4 hits in his last game.
Nope, inside,
and there's
ball
ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Popped up. Heineman settles underneath it. 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Sinker.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. In the air, out towards left center, and that will end the inning. Top half of the third inning, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
That one almost got him. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Tap back to the mound. Throws to first in time. And the batter is George Springer. Top of the third, no score. On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Nope, outside.
Springer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the... As we go to the last of the third, here's Gurriel. Sliced hard but foul.
Slurve. Middle outside.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Snags it on the run. 2 away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Springer on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Here's a 1-2. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. A 2-run blast. His second of the year, and the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
1 down. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there are 2 down.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and you know the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Almost got him. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning, Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little...
that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Here comes Marte around third. He'll score, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball. Caught it out front and lifted it.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Varsho under it. And that ends the inning. D-backs with a run-scoring double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Ready now for the fifth inning. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. And a 1-1. Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Late that time, and it's strike two. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. Now 1-2. That one inside. Look out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Blue Jays go down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Left field. And there's one down. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Late on that fastball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Sinker.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Sinker. Low outside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here in the desert. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-1. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. The 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Slings to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Kazuma Okamoto, the next to hit. There's a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. Cade Stroud, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Soroka getting cranked up as well. Backed off the plate that time. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that.
Cade Stroud gets the call from the pen. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Bounced up the middle. The throw to first. 3rd out. Back here at Chase Field. Well, we go bottom 6. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball along the way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Throw to first in time. This is Corbin Carroll. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Sinker.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One left. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. The 1-2. Got him. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Popped up. 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Runner on the move. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Blue Jays. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Nolan Arenado. Ground ball left side. And it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Sinker.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Out towards right center field. Varsho under this one. And there's 2 away. Alec Thomas now.
Middle outside.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Low outside.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Slurve. Middle inside. Circle change. Low outside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Sinker.
The Jays
Low
holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
Slurve. Middle inside. Slurve. Middle inside. Sinker. Low inside.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
This is something else. Running that pitch count up. I can't.
Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Taylor Clark.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a swing and a miss there. Bounce to Santana. He takes it on his own. First out in the top of the 8th. So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. What a stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman. Barker.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Chop back up the middle. Throw on to Santana. And the inning is over.
Pitching for
Back
Toronto.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Brendan Little. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Sinker. Low outside.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on base. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. In the dirt, blocked. No advance, good job behind the dish.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. 1-1 now. The shortstop takes the ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And they're all loaded up. So a change being made at first base. Here's the pitch. Runner for Arizona, Jordan Lawler, getting some more speed on the bases. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's the challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's a 2-1. Oh, great stop. The throw to the plate. There's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
The Diamondbacks with the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and they trail it here. We go to the ninth. The Toronto four-hole hitter, Kazuma Okamoto. The 1-1 is fouled off. Bounce to third. Arenado. Throw to first in time. Clark in his seventh season, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. And that one moves his feet. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And a swing and a miss. That one way inside. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Rudder takes off. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Runner on the go again. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
pitching for Toronto.
Welcome back, and
Number
here comes the
23,
closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Here's Nolan Arenado. And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The Blue Jays trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And it remains 2-2. And downstairs.
That's a really good take.
And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. Ball and a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle for 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And Arizona with just 1 out left.
Up next for the
Alec Thomas will hit next. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. And now the winning run is on base. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Oh, man, so close to being a huge swing. Maybe the biggest swing in this ball game. He's got to have a great at-bat. Finish this off.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The tying and go-ahead. Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly... First pitch. And towing the slab in this one, Zach Gallen. What's the scouting report on him?
Obviously, there's a lot of pressure in this ball game, but important just to try to diffuse that. Take your deep breaths, step off the mound, do whatever you need to do to get yourself in a position. I wouldn't try to get all the strikeouts early. Get the defense involved in this ball game. See if they can get you through a few innings, and then find that groove.
The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Addison Barger. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Santana. 2 away here in the top of the first. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the first. And the starter for Toronto, Dylan Cease. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boog, this is a guy that struck out over 200 batters just a year ago. So he's definitely one of those guys that's got ridiculous swing and miss stuff. Hitters have to make a decision early, and that causes them to many times guess wrong and end up missing the baseball. But when you got a guy that's taking the mound that has the ability to send guys walking back to the dugout, it can be pretty fun to watch, and hopefully that's what we'll see in this one.
Clement over to first, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Low inside.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
On the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. Inning over. Back here in the desert. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So the Arizona Diamondbacks have been slow out of the gates this year. Singy, this isn't what they expected when the year started.
For sure, Boog, and I think they'd say the same, but they've got a lot of belief in that clubhouse, and I think they'll turn it around. I don't know what that means as we head towards the All-Star break. Do you stay the course?
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one carrying. Caught just shy of the wall. Grounder tags at second. So up next, Jesus Sanchez. And that one fouled off. And it remains 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. In the air, left field. And that's a fair ball. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the second. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players. Maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 3-1.
Sinker.
Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He makes the grab.
And Boog, hitters can be a little less aggressive on hard stuff early in the season just because of how cold it is and not wanting to get a stinger. Now you think, oh, it's just a jam, it's shot, it's a broken bat, but sometimes.
And that'll do it. After on to the third inning. Here's George Springer. Is racking up doubles like it's a hobby, part of quite a star-studded list, Singy.
Yeah, he's turning singles into doubles with quick turns and smart reads. Those gaps are his highways. 0 to 60 in a matter of seconds.
Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. The 1-1. On the ground to the left. Throw on to Santana. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. The 2-1. In the air, right field. And makes the grab. And that is that. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And a ground ball to first. And that's just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Slider. Low middle.
And that one hammered. Springer ranging back. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
That's out number 2. This is Corbin Carroll. Man at second. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over. 1 left. All set for the start of the inning. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Addison Barger. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Way inside. This one in the air, right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit. Here's Andres Jimenez. Comes up empty. That's strike two. The 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
To third, might be two. Over to second for one. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Dalton Varsho.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Toronto picks up one on this homer. It's now back here in the desert. On fire coming in, and man, he's still sizzling in this one.
Great command of his pitches. He's the whole package. If you're building a prototype in the lab, it probably looks a lot like this.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field, and there's one down. Nato comes in to take his cuts.
Knuckle curve.
Here's a 1-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Clement over to first. Already two gone here in the home fourth.
Knuckle curve.
The 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Sanchez.
Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Michael Soroka.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Brings it in. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer getting ready to hit. Out to short. Perdomo. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. What a twin. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And foul ball. Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. And there's one away.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Line drive. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Slider. Middle inside.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's a 1-1.
Strike 2.
And that skips in the dirt. That misses the zone. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Check swing, but he went too far. 1-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Perdomo under it. And that'll do it. Down in order. Back here in the desert, here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. And that one is lifted in the air. One up, one down. Marte with some impressive production lately. And a swing and a miss there. Swing and a ground ball. Slinging it to first in time. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A new arm into the game, the righty, Paul Sewald.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
On the ground. Fires over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Here's a 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Thomas under it. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith. And that skips in the dirt.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
1-1 now. On the ground, 2 ball. Slings to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Base is empty after the double play. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Strike 2.
Low outside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Throws to first. First out in the top of the 8th. So back to the top of the order, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Man at second. Out towards right center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Torey Lovullo is out. Righty reliever out of the pen, Cade Stroud.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Man on second, 2 down. That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-zip. Stepping in, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field. And now the center fielder, Alec Thomas. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look.
Jimenez. There's one. And that is a rally killer. 2 gone in the 8th.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's got it. 1 down. And now the DH, Kazuma Okamoto. That misses. And the count is 3-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Okamoto not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
In the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. And he's out. Cut down. And last chance for the home team. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. That one the other way. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one. Both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swings and misses. And Arizona with just 1 out left. That one missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Cease is just 1 strike away. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of
Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it.
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab, Yusei Kikuchi. What's the word on him?
Obviously, there's a lot of pressure in this ball game, but important just to try to diffuse that. Take your deep breaths, step off the mound, do whatever you need to do to get yourself in a position. I wouldn't try to get all the strikeouts early. Get the defense involved in this ball game. See if they can get you through a few innings, and then find that groove.
Here's the 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2-2 now. Into center. And it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags at second. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Still early in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. So up next, Addison Barger. On the ground, and that chance handled to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Kevin Gausman. You look at the strikeout leaders, and he's right there mowing guys down, Chris.
Yeah, the velocity pops, but it's his late movement that makes it unfair. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
He's racking up Ks and making it look routine.
Yeah, just like Charlie Sheen. Wannabe hitters are in survival mode when he's on the mound.
Sinker.
We see Mike Trout step in the box, singing a generational talent and one of the greatest to ever do it.
Yeah, and you still appreciate every at-bat. He's been elite for so long. It's kind of easy to forget how rare that is.
Fought off foul. Man at first, one away. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Sinker. Low middle.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Anthony Santander. The 1-2. And that one upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In the dirt. And he can't hang on to it. Almost a fantastic play.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man at second. Got him. 2 gone.
Oh, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
On to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bottom of the second. So in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Outside low. And a count 2-1. In the air to left center. Long run. Nice grab. 1 away.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
And there's the strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Now he's challenging the called strike. Barely a hair out of his zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Payoff pitch. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Runner on at first with 1. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Slayer. Low outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Splitter.
2-2 on the way. Rip to third. Fires to first in time.
4-seam fastball.
Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And next for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Angels even it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute, finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. And welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Check swing, and he went. Going to count 1 and 2. Way inside.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Out to short, Neto. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, catcher.
1 down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. The 1-2. Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Splitter.
Ball to strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's 2 down. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 down, nobody on. Just misses with that one. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even, and that'll do it. New inning getting started, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger. The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Neto should have this one, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
All tied
the
up, top half of inning number 4.
Anthony Santander.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's a chopper to short. Neto. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting.
Now a chance for Leo Jimenez. Runner takes off. So a walk puts runners at first and second. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That one missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Jordan Romano, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Stevenson also throwing. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Bottom of the inning, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Next offering is fouled back.
Fastball. High outside.
That's to third. Okamoto. Throw to first in time.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
And now it's even up.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
That one lifted to left. Barger settles underneath it. 2 down.
Now batting. Catcher. Travis.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. That one out to right. And that is that. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1.
Now pitching for the
Now
Angels.
it's Jordan Romano
Number
out of the bullpen.
68, Jordan Romano.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Swing and a pop-up. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That misses, ball 3. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Popped in the air, left field. And there's 1 down. And now Oswald Peraza in the air to left center. Barger in position. 2 down.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Fastball. Middle inside.
Struck him out of the foul tip. Angels go quiet. Back in Anaheim. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Robert Stevenson takes over on the mound. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Kazuma Okamoto. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder Addison Barger.
There's a swing and a drive. Gone! He'll touch them all. Home run number 5 on the season, and the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Anthony Santander at the plate. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back homer, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Chase Silseth.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, the last place you want to miss with the splitter is near the top of the zone like that because it pretty much doesn't do anything, stays flat. But, hey, it worked that time. He got away with it. But sometimes the complete opposite of what you're expecting or what you're looking for can be effective, even if it's not a quality pitch like that one right there.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Man at second. Got him looking for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now bottom of the 6th. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout.
Nope, that's away.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
And that one popped to short. Jimenez under it. 1 down.
Now
The Jays leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. That gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Middle inside.
In the air, center field. Strong settles under it. That's out number 2.
Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
4-seam fastball.
Neto stands at second with 2 gone. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first. And that will end the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium, George Springer. Has been living in scoring position, a doubles machine, and in elite company.
Yeah, Boog, that swing finds the gap over and over, and that's how you flip the field and a game in a hurry.
Slings to first in time. This one chopped up the middle. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. In the air, right field, Adele under it, and that is that.
Now pitching for
Pitching
Toronto.
change here,
Number
Tyler
71.
Rogers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 out now. Here comes Travis d'Arnaud. In the dirt, and now 3-1. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. The 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Next offering is outside. Chopped on the ground. Off balance feed. There's one. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. And next for L.A., Oswald Peraza. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start. Brent Suter.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And he brings it into the warning track.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder Addison Barger.
And a foul ball.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Anthony Santander. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in easily. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Barger around third. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always.
Line, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-1. 1 gone, runner at first. Leo Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. In the air, right field. 2 down. Now the Angels manager. New pitcher on here, Ben Joyce. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now batting, center fielder Miles Straw.
This one in the air, right field. And it's out of play, a foul ball. Clement off of first with 2 away. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll. To the bottom of the 8th, Brendan Little.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile off. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
He'll do it himself. 2 gone now. 2 down, bases empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Zach Neto. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Sinker. Low outside. Sinker. Low outside.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the back in Anaheim. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. And a 1-1. Popped up. Peraza under this one. He's there. He's got it. And the first baseman makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The 1-1. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Now batting,
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Kirk. And that's a base hit. Vladdy coming around third. He'll score easily. It's 6-1. Man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kazuma Okamoto. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Been locked in lately, but today's been more guess than
now
groove.
batting, left fielder, Addison Barger.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Neto settles underneath it. And that's the third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Now pitching for Toronto.
We're back. And on the mound is the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out.
Now
And 1 away.
batting,
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Soler.
1 down, bases empty here in the ninth.
Splitter. Low inside.
Makes the catch for the second out. Hoffman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Hoffman is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium. Major League Baseball on tap. And getting the start for the Angels, Jose Soriano. What do you have on him?
Obviously, there's a lot of pressure in this ball game, but important just to try to diffuse that. Take your deep breaths, step off the mound, do whatever you need to do to get yourself in a position. I wouldn't try to get all the strikeouts early. Get the defense involved in this ball game. See if they can get you through a few innings, and then find that groove.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. There's a line drive to left field. Dives, and he can't hang on. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
Strike two. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. The 1-2. Almost got him. Swings through it for the K. And he's registered 3 Ks. Back in Anaheim. And the starter for Toronto, Trey Savage. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist singing.
Obviously, there's a lot of pressure in this ball game, but important just to try to diffuse that. Take your deep breaths, step off the mound, do whatever you need to do to get yourself in a position. I wouldn't try to get all the strikeouts early. Get the defense involved in this ball game. See if they can get you through a few innings, and then find that groove.
2 down, bases empty. And now Yoan Moncada. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. And that's a double.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Caught him looking for the K. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. On the ground to short, Paris. Whips it to first. 1 out in the second.
Batting 6, shortstop.
Second inning here, no score. In the air, left field. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Jesus Sanchez. Left field. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw to second is offline. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0. Runner at first with 2 away. Davis Schneider, the next to hit. Inside, almost got him. Now he breaks his bat. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Bottom of the second. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Hey! 4-seam fastball.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Splitter. Low outside.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
And a swing and a miss. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Still couldn't catch up to the good velocity, good run those last few inches through the zone.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard. Christian Moore will hit next.
Ball, that's out.
Splitter. Below middle.
In the dirt. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement...
That's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. Back in Anaheim. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Shanuel steps on the bag and one away in the top of the third. Swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And that's downstairs. Ball two. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. Three-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Ripped on a line. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Low inside. Splitter. Low outside.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Below middle.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Here's Mike Trout.
Low outside.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Middle inside.
Way outside, 3-1 now.
High outside.
And fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Runner on the go. In the air, right field. Barger should have this one. Takes it in for the out. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Guerrero settles under this one, and the inning is over. New inning getting started, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Addison Barger. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A gigantic blast. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, these Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Reaching for it and brings it in.
By staying patient and disciplined, they're working themselves into those advantage counts where they're seeing some really good pitches to hit.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And that one almost hit him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. Taps softly to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Angel Stadium, well, Singy, he's been on a tear coming in, and we've seen much of the same dominance today. Swiftly becoming the X factor of this pitching staff.
Yeah, Boog, he's pitching like he's got the answers to the test, and the hitters miss study group.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. On the ground to the left. Slings it across. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one outside, and it's 2-2. Got him swinging. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. In the air, right field. Lugo settles underneath it. 1 down. Swing and a miss. And a count now even up. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Jordan Romano, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Stevenson getting loose as well. This one in the air right field, and it's a foul ball. Grounds one to short. Paris slings to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. Here's a high chopper. Moore throws to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2. Bottom of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Kyron Paris.
Splitter.
The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Now batting. Right
the Angels trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. That to right. Barger on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Nolan Shanuel digs in now. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Four-seam fastball.
2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Got him swinging. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's in for a strike. Action in the Angels bullpen. Jordan Romano getting ready to go. Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Next offering is downstairs. He goes down looking.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That's a little bit low. Now there's a bullet down the line.
That's foul.
Here's a 2-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes the skipper. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1-2. Here's Trout.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan
Four-seam fastball.
Moncada.
Outside.
The 2-1. Late on that fastball.
Slider. Middle inside.
Did he
Moncada
go?
checks his swing. Appeal to third. Did not go.
Four.
Jays leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside, and that is ball 4. Now batting Joe Adele. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And that one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Swing and a ball popped up. Brings it in. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Slider.
The 1-1. On the ground to third. Okamoto. Fires over to first. That's the inning. Make it 6. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Brent Suter. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. Check swing, and he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Out to short, Paris. Throws to first in time, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's Andres Jimenez. Out towards right center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw in there.
He's
Just
in there. He's
beat the
safe.
tag. It's a double.
Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
1 out, a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And it's filled up.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That smash towards center. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays held it. Back in Anaheim, he was lights out in recent outings, and we're seeing much of the same today, Singing.
Yeah, excellent command and an overall confidence out there on the mound. He's not just pitching well, he's setting the tone game after game.
Payoff pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Ripped to first, caught.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
There's a swing and a miss. And down on strikes he goes, and that'll do it. Robert Stevenson will take for here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Out to short, Paris. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So back to the top of the pinch hitter coming on, Leo Jimenez. Looking to start something with one gone. Ball to strike. In the air to left center. And there's 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Hit on the ground to short. Paris sends it to first. That is the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Rogers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Back to the top of the order now. And next for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel fires to first in time. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Sinker. Low inside.
On the ground. And that chance handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. All set. To start the 9th in this one. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Ball to strike. The pitch. Ground ball left side. Zips it across. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Here's a 1-1. On a bounce right side, Shanuel takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Chase Silseth. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Payoff pitch. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. Now it's the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Right side, Moore. To first, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left.
Now pitching for
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Angels with only 1 out left. 2 outs. Base is empty. Logan O'Hoppe the next to hit for the Angels.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
This could end it. And that one in the air center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays have won 4 in a row. Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Getting the nod on the mound, Grayson Rodriguez. What do you got on him, Chris?
Obviously, there's a lot of pressure in this ball game, but important just to try to diffuse that. Take your deep breaths, step off the mound, do whatever you need to do to get yourself in a position. I wouldn't try to get all the strikeouts early. Get the defense involved in this ball game. See if they can get you through a few innings, and then find that groove.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. This one in the air, right field. And it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Late swing, fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Way outside. 3-2 now. First and second, no outs. Here in the third and final game of the series. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
And now the DH, Addison Barger. The 1-1. Hard ground ball for a base knock. One runs in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Base is loaded now with still nobody out. On the ground. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw.
He's in there.
One at second. On to first, but he beats it. And a run scores. Here's Andres Jimenez. 2 on, 1 out. In the air, left field. Low. Settles underneath it. And he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Batting seventh, center fielder Dalton Varsho.
Here's a 1-1. That one missed. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good job. Back in Anaheim, and today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. Chris, how about a scouting report? Nolan Shanuel digs in now. Short hop liner, handled it short, and they get the out.
4-seam fastball, high inside. Slider. Low outside.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Slider. Middle outside.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Stays alive.
Four-seam fastball.
Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and there's 2 away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Angels held in check, and they're down 2-0. Top of the second, and now for the Jays, Tyler Heineman. And a foul ball. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. That one ripped. Trout on his horse. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And now 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 2 down, nobody on. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Goes down looking. Nothing doing for the Blues. Back here at Angel Stadium. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Logan O'Hoppe. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Knuckle curve. Middle outside.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Josh Lowe. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's the inning. On to the 3rd inning. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Addison Barger will hit next. There's a 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Slinging it to first in time. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Vladdy comes in to score, and they take a 3-run lead. And in its second with an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andres Jimenez. Man at second. And that one ripped to left. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 3. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Next offering misses down and away. And that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Batting 8.
Four-seam
So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza.
Four-seam fastball.
Here's a 1-2.
Inside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the first cutter we've seen today, and it was effective.
Low outside.
Ball 2.
Cutter. Low outside.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Four-seam fastball.
2-2 now.
High outside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right.
And that is that. Start of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. The count 2-1. That one ripped right center field, carrying well. And it is out of here. 3rd home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Now the Angels manager. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Jordan Romano.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And there's one away. And the batter is George Springer.
Right fielder, George Springer.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And a payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at 1st and 2nd. 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. 2 on, 2 outs. Out towards right center field. Trout on his way in. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now a 4-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. No question about this one. It's out of here. All muscle to center field, and they're chipping away. It's 4-1. And up next for Los Angeles, Zach Neto.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck, and there's one down. The 1-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Brent Suter.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Trout under it. And a quick out, number 1. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. Ball to strike. The pitch. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Popped in the air, left field. Oh, he can't squeeze it. First and second, 1 out. Dalton Varsho, the next to hit. 2 on, 1 out. Line drive. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Now the Angels manager is a new pitcher in the game, Robert Stevenson.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Inning over. Here's the left fielder, Josh Lowe. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, third baseman.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
Now batting.
And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Teodosio. Check swing, and he went. Yeah, the count 1-2. There goes the runner. Angels strand 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So digging in, Ernie Clement. Tapper back to the mound. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, right fielder, George Springer.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Takes it in for the out.
Now batting.
And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 down, nobody on.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back in Anaheim, now it's the Angels leadoff man, Nolan Schanuel. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Circle change.
Here's a high chopper. Okamoto throws to first in time.
Now batting, shortstop,
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. This one chopped up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. But it's not in time. Base hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very different.
Runner on the move. Pitch outside. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Man at second. Good job to fight that one off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Kirby Yates.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
The 1-1. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next is the designated hitter, Addison Barger. The 1-1. Tapped out in front of the plate. Goes to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
And a 3-1 on the way. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Ben Joyce appears to be getting loose. Up the middle, Peraza flips it. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Payoff pitch. He goes down looking. It's the Blue Jays. Back here at Angel Stadium. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Man, he's been really good. About to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sanchez takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Chop to the right side. The flip, nicely done for the out. And next for LA, Christian Moore.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Welcome back as we take. Look at their upcoming schedule. And a foul ball. One, two now. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So up next for Toronto, Tyler Heineman. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kirby Yates. Ben Joyce takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Here's George Springer. And a 1-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that's the third out.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Brendan Little. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And there's one down. And now the right fielder, Bryce Teodosio. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Sinker. Middle outside.
And down on strikes. 2 gone now.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
In the dirt, 3-1 now.
Middle inside.
Draws the walk there. So 2 down, and now batting Mike Trout. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. The relay to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out.
Back in Anaheim, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Fires to first in time. Kazuma. Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. Hard liner. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And that's a 2-bagger. He's not just hot, he's lava right now. Can't believe they're still pitching to him. That one ripped, but foul. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Man at second. Swing and a miss at 100. No chance. And next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. Ball to strike. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Dives, and he can't hang on. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the 9th. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Welcome
Toronto.
back, and here comes the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball.
And a 1-2.
Outside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Set down on strikes. Angels with only 1 out left.
Four-seam fastball.
2 down, base is empty. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes